Now let's get to one of the bigger draft headlines. The Ace Bailey situation, which I find, in my opinion, absolutely laughable post-draft. Because before the draft, I thought it was absolutely stupid. Ace Bailey, a rookie, trying to force his way into teams, trying to get his way out of teams, trying to have teams not draft him. You're a rookie. Every rookie goes through this. You get drafted by the team that wants you, by the team that has that pick, by whatever team picks you, you goddamn go play for it. Okay, that's part of the draft process. Everybody goes through. LeBron did it. D-Wade did it. Chris, uh, everybody did it. I mean, geez, I hate rookies. You can't force your way out of here. Do that when you have more seniority in the league. When you show that you're actually good. You know, Ace Bailey, good players. Haven't averaged 17 points per game as a freshman at Rutgers. Big Ten freshman of the year. Big Ten all freshman team. Good player. Would have been top 3 if he didn't have this whole debacle going on with him and his agent, Omarion Cooper. I don't know. He's not even an agent. He's Sharif Cooper's dad, and this is his first ever client. But they put up this big fuss about not going to certain teams. Ace Bailey wanted to go to a team like the Wizards, a team like the Nets, teams that are bad but in bigger markets and where he can be the star. You know, not to the 76ers who held the 3rd pick. Because the Sixers, they have Joel Embiid, Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey. You know, he's going to be the 4th option on the Sixers. And it's not going to be his team. He's not going to be the main guy. He's not going to be the main scorer, blah, blah, blah. So he doesn't want to go there. So Sixers don't draft him. He ends up falling to 5 to the Utah Jazz. Who the hell wants to go to Utah in the snow where it's cold and they're the worst team last year in the league? And I have no clue what they're doing. They had double big with Laurie and Walker. But the more laughable part, which makes it now, Utah ended up trading to get Walter Clayton Jr., who is still a big name in this draft. He was not a lottery pick, but he was the star player on a national championship team, and he has a pretty big fan base, and he has a pretty big name, and people are going to be interested in seeing him play. So Ace Bailey went from wanting to be the main focus of a team to wanting to be, even though he's still probably going to be, he's not going to be the main option on this team. They have Laurie Martin. So that makes it even worse. He has to go to Utah. He has to sit back a little bit because there is some players on there that could score or that are going to be looked for the first option first. And he has to share the rookie limelight with Walter Clayton Jr. He's not going to be the main focus when there's rookie press conference. He's still going to be, the main focus, but he's not going to be the sole focus. There's still some focus on Walter Clayton Jr. with his popularity. So that makes it even laughable. Because if Ace Bailey were to just keep his mouth shut, it would be in Philadelphia rather than Utah. With some damn people around him. Joel Embiid, Tyrese, some vets, some good all-stars that could show him the way, could teach him, and he could ease his way into being an NBA player. But instead, he's on the Utah Jazz, whether the first option is going to be forced upon him and he likes it, blah, blah, blah. It's still the worst team in basketball last year. No one wants to be in Utah. Who's ever an all-star Utah? You have no attention. You have no primetime games. There's rarely an all-star out of Utah unless it was Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert that turned that place up. You're not going to have no attention. They're not going to know about you. We're going to forget about Ace Bailey halfway into the NBA season unless he's going absolutely bananas. We're going to forget about you, son. Ace Bailey, your plan didn't work. Thank God it didn't work because this whole holdout stuff needs to be looked at as stupid, just like how Danny Ainge looked at it. He said, I'm going to pick the best available player, and no matter what, they're going to have to play for us. I mean, what are they going to do? Not sign a $40 million contract? No, they're not going to sign a 40. It's a top 5 pick. You get 4 years, $40 million. You're not going to not sign that. So he said, screw this. This is all bluff to get what they want, and I'm going to pick the best available player in Ace Bailey, and I'm going to get a bang for my buck. Ace Bailey, 5th pick, you can say that's a steal because the Sixers were too afraid to draft him at 3, and I forgot who was at 4. Whoever's at the Hornets at 4 were too scared to draft him also. So it doesn't matter. Ace Bailey didn't get his way. Thank goodness. And whoever else tries this holdout stuff needs to look at this situation and be like, this shit doesn't work.